All right, y'all, we finally arrived at another bag. So I'm gonna start packing the first checked bag, which is like full of clothes and mostly clothes. It's supposed to not have any non-clothing items, but I ran out of space in my other bag, and there's some things that are more delicate, like my sunglasses, some shoes that are hard to pack in the other bag, just because I have that big old bag full of my drinks that are crushing. It's crushing everything in there. So I don't want everything to be all smushed by the time I get to the ship. I'm also going to put my fine jewelry and stuff inside of the top part of this bag. So they designed it kind of differently. I'm just going to scoot out the way a little bit and just see if I can kind of bring this down. Some of my stuff is already semi-packed, but I've never had like a hard shell case seat luggage. They got this at Costco, I believe, my family. So I'm just going to put the lighter items in that top zipper part. I originally thought that was the bottom, but it's not. And all my clothes are kind of packed down there, but I'm going to kind of take them out just to rearrange them and see what we have. All right, back to me. So let's go through it. I've already put some of those shoes from the last few videos, if you've seen them, inside of this luggage. And again, these series of videos are just me talking for long, extended periods of time. So this is packing with me. So something you can just listen to in the background while you're packing. And again, I love ideas. We're sharing ideas and just about like techniques as far as how you pack your stuff, what things do you must have, like what things you bring on your cruise, what things you wish you realize you really didn't need, and you can't say most of it because that is the case. I don't even wear half of the clothes I packed on the first cruise, but I do this every time. It's like I'm not going to have an in between. It's just like I'm a woman who likes her options. I like to have things just in case I might need them. So let's get started. Okay, so one thing that I think it's good to take with you is a robe of some sorts. And so this is just like an old robe that I have. So if something happens to it, not a big deal. It stopped zipping. Like it used to zip down, and now the zipper broke, so it no longer zips down. So it functions great for when I just get out of the shower and I'm sharing a room with someone, even like before I get on the ship. But I'll probably be so anxious to go that I might rearrange things differently, because I think I'm sharing a room with 6 people the night before. We've got a good rate. It's a big room, but you know, it can get a little crowded. It's a good idea to bring some sort of jacket with you. I like to take my jean jacket because it easily goes with most things that I bring. And I'm bringing a little black sweater, like shawl, too, to kind of put on. It can get very cold on the ship, especially in like the main theater areas and the dining room. And so if you're catching chill, you want to be able to like throw on a jacket or a shawl. In spite of the warm weather's on deck. Oh, and at night it gets really cold on the upper decks. They have heated deck areas, but that sea one, when there's no sunlight, honey, it is freezing. You need to bring a jacket or some kind of sweater. And I'm trying to think. Now it has me thinking that I want to bring some like other sorts of sweater, but this is mostly what I'm going to use. My last cruise, I had similar stuff. I might bring that long. No, I'm going to leave it here. But this is warm enough because this goes down to like at least this part of my arm right here. And if I'm that cold, I can get up and walk around or do something. But that's just enough. I feel like that's 2. And then I have my jean jacket in case I get too cold. But I'm going to pack that in there. And I generally put things in the same area so that way I can find it later. Okay. Next thing, for bras, I take about 3 bras with me. One's like a sports bra that I'll use for if we get off on the port and I know I'm be walking around town a lot, be very sweaty. I'll wear a sports bra under my clothing if I'm not wearing a bathing suit top. And then also if I want to go to the gym if I'm on the ship, or if I'm getting up and catching early breakfast and I don't feel like dressing up, I have like a quick sports bra I can just throw on. And I found out about these things called bralettes. Those are actually pretty cool. I bought one of those to go with my swimsuit because the top that they were selling with it was sold out, and I really needed something to have. So I got that, and I could wear that before I actually use it to like sit in the hot tub or something. So we'll see how that turns out. But I definitely got a sports bra. I recommend like a strapless bra if you're gonna be wearing a lot of sleeveless items, just because it looks less tacky, and you can also use clear strips like bands to hide to hold for more support. But typically, I'm fine with just the strapless part by itself, and if I do use the bands, it looks better than just trying to wear some of these straps. It can help like things look more dressier when they're not really dressier at all. Right, so I'm gonna put that in there. Now, and I bring like a regular bra, like something a different, like if there's like a flow cut, something like that I can wear with any of my clothes or dresses that don't require the strapless bra. Yeah. So I'm packing these bras, and then I'll wear a bra down there. So I have 4 bras. I know this is a lot of bra talk, but it's very important to have coverage and support. And yeah, so I'll wear my everyday bra on the plane, and I'll probably beat through the metal detector, which is kind of annoying, which is another reason why I don't really like flying. All that stuff you gotta go through. Then I have like my undergarments, which is pretty much like my Spanx for my dresses. It can just clean up a whole look. So if you haven't like worn Spanx before or some kind of girdle, I really like them because it can just smooth out. Like it makes your whole look. It can pull your whole look together. I've worked at a clothing store before, and it really does make a difference. So if you need like stuff like that, go ahead and just buy it. It's totally worth it. And you can kind of rewash them throughout the cruise. I'm bringing like 5. So if I happen to like run out or need to use one again, they're like underwears. So I have like I'm bringing like little packets of what's that, laundry detergent that I can use to either hand wash it in the sink, or I can go down to the laundry room and wash it on the ship and put it in a dryer. So bring spare change for that, like coins. I would recommend. They may need most ships I think now can use your sail and sign card, but in case you don't have that, bring some coins with you so you can wash your clothes if you're planning to wash your clothes. I didn't do it on any of my other cruises, but you never know. But I did bring a little packet of soap so I can wash my swimsuits while I'm on the ship. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I want to bring that one. And then for glasses, I bring, personally when I'm going on a cruise, I bring a backup pair of glasses, kind of the pair I never leave my room with. Or under extreme emergencies, like I just want to go and get something to drink or anything like that, I'll wear those out of the room. They're usually really scratch up, really dirty. The same way I wear them around my house. They're just literally a backup pair of glasses. I don't wear them outside the house at all. Then I'm in my other bag that I'll get to in another video. I have a pair of nice prescription glasses that I can wear around town, and I look more presentable, and you don't see the bunch of scratches and stuff in my lenses. So these are just sunglasses. I like this pair in particular. This is polarized. Okay. Most glasses have UV protection, but I don't know. I don't think this is polarized. I just think it has UV protection. Yeah. But I like this because I can put these typically over my glasses. And they're really big, so they cover well. And it's my cheap way of making some sunglasses when I don't feel like putting on contacts. My prescription is really high, so I can't really just wear prescription sunglasses without it looking crazy. So why not? Why do that? Just do this. Yeah, I don't mind this too much. Now a lot of light is getting in from the top, and these are my good glasses, so I typically wouldn't put them over it. But in my like crappy glasses, I might put it over. But it's an option. I don't know. I need to bring some backup glasses for these because this is peeling. I just need to toss these, but these have sentimental value. No other value. So I'm taking those. I also got a pair of sports sunglasses that are in the car. I need to get them out. And those are mainly for like if I'm going to do excursions or anything, I take those with me. So if I lose them, not a big deal. They're really cheap glasses. And they have they're highly polarized with the mirror coatings and all that stuff. And these are my expensive glasses. Coach. These, yeah, I'm only going to wear these either on the ship, not hanging off the rails or anything, and like maybe in the airport, like going to the airport or something. But these are polarized with UV protection. They're not that tinted, but that's not a big deal. When you're getting sunglasses, the main thing is about UV protection. Polarization does not equal UV protection. They're two different. It's just a coating. So make sure you check that out. But I really like these, and I can't wear these over my glasses. I don't think. I don't want to attempt because these are expensive. Not bad. But these help my eyes just feel so relaxed right now. Ooh, I need to get transitions. Okay, so these are coming. I like these a lot. I would put these in my carry-on luggage, but I honestly don't have any room for them. So what will happen is that when we get to boarding the cruise ship, I'll put these on my carry-on. I won't put them in my pack luggage. But I'm going to put them in there right now. Because remember, they're stacking bags on top of all your bags. So you just gotta be careful if you have stuff that can get like crushed easily. Now I'm feeling uneasy about that. But my purse is small. Okay. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Let's talk about, so let me make sure I have all this on that packing list. And again, I'll put that an annotation so you can click on the video for the packing list. But I put it on the very first series of this like cruise packing with me thing I've been doing lately. And also for like underwear, like panties, I recommend bringing like it depends on like what you wear with them. Like if you're gonna be in a swimsuit most of the day, like just bring one for that day, a spare pair. If you're gonna be actually wearing them, bring an extra spare pair. So like maybe 2 per day. That's what I recommend. Just an idea. You probably won't wear all of them. Okay, so shirt, jacket, jean jacket, button jacket. Okay, just making sure I have everything I said I was going to bring. Strapless bra. I have 3 packs. So 3 packs. Let's bring socks. 2 pairs of socks. So I don't have any clean socks right now. I have to actually go wash them, but let me make that red on my list. I need to actually go and pack some socks because, again, in case I want to go to the gym, in case one pair gets dirty. And then I want another pair I could just walk around my room in to get comfortable, but you don't spend a lot of time in your room if most of the time if you're going on like a younger cruise and stuff like that. Or not just younger, I don't want to be rude or anything like that, but just if you usually don't spend a lot of time in your room on cruises unless you're just a homebody, if that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. So let's do jewelry. I can pack that in that section too. So I ended up buying like just a couple of pieces of jewelry to go with some of my dresses, and I'm excited about them. I should make this another video. Last quick addition to the clothing suggestions, just because I'm like getting kind of tired now and I don't want to keep going through everything again. I'm just getting tired. It's getting late. Excited, but it's getting late. Okay. See this little outfit behind me? That's the one thing I didn't pack for the cruise, because you need to keep an outfit out for what you're going to wear to wherever you're going. Those are my traveling clothes. I'm going to wear that on the airplane on the way to Miami. And then when I'm getting on the cruise ship, I still don't know what the heck I'm going to wear. I still have to think of all that stuff. So my clothing aspect is kind of all over the place right now, just because I'm still finalizing my packing list. I'm usually done ahead of time, but I've had so much going on with applying to optometry school, finishing my tests, writing the essays and all that stuff, and just working and learning my new job. So much stuff.